This is Numbers 25. Moab seduces Israel. While Israel was staying in Shittim, the men began to indulge in sexual immorality with Moabite women, who invited them to the sacrifices to their gods. The people ate and bowed down before these gods, so Israel joined in worshipping the Baal of Peor. The Lord's anger burnt against them. The Lord said to Moses, "Take all the leaders of these people, kill them, and expose them in broad daylight before the Lord, so that the Lord's fierce anger may turn away from Israel." So Moses said to Israel's judges, "Each of you must be put to death, those of your men who have joined in worshipping the Baal of Peor." Then an Israelite man brought to his family a Midianite woman right before the eyes of Moses and the whole assembly of Israel while they were weeping at the entrance to the tent of meeting. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw this, he left the assembly, took a spear in his hand, and followed the Israelites into the tent. He drove the spear through both of them, through the Israelite and into the woman's body. Then the plague against the Israelite was stopped. But those who died in the plague numbered 24,000. The Lord said to Moses, "Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, has turned my anger away from the Israelites, for he was zealous, as I am, for my honor among them, so that in my zeal I did not put an end to them. Therefore I tell him, I am making my covenant of peace with him. He and his descendants will have a covenant of a lasting priesthood, because he was zealous for the honor of his God and made atonement for the Israelites." The name of the Israelite who was killed with the Midianite women was Zimri, son of Salu, the leader of a Simonite family. And the name of the Midianite woman who was put to death was Cosbi, daughter of Zur, a tribal chief of a Midianite family. The Lord said to Moses, "Treat the Midianites as enemies and kill them, because they treated you as enemies when they deceived you in the affair of Peor and their sister Cosbi, the daughter of a Midianite leader, the woman who was killed when the plague came as a result of Peor." So that was an interesting chapter. It was a little intense. I can understand when, when people commit bad sexual acts and they're punished, and that's understandable. That's something I've learned while growing up myself. But it's a little hard to just accept when the Lord tells someone to kill someone. I mean, I've never had a calling from God to hurt someone. I've never felt that from God. And it's hard to accept that God would ask, you know what I mean? Because it's there's so much racism in the world, and there's so much, there's so many different people in the world, and religions, and tribes, and it's hard to believe that, God would tell you to destroy someone because they're different. But I guess if someone's peer pressuring you to do something bad, then it's okay to exclude them because they're a bad influence on your life. Kind of like today. I didn't go out today. Look at you. You're sitting here. It's Saturday night and you're sitting here at like 1 in the morning reading your Bible. Good for you. My life is so different. My life's been so different. And my life was so different last year at this time. This chapter reminds me of my past relationship. And my past relationships, and all of them actually. Because I've never really found someone who's been accepted by my family. And I know it's gonna be hard. But nowadays even I'm not really accepted by my family. I just don't feel like I belong anywhere. Anyways, I shouldn't think all depressed. This was going well. I should end on a good note. Okay, on a good note. Yeah. I'm proud of myself because I spent Saturday night here sitting and reading the Bible. And I'm gonna find someone eventually. It doesn't matter. I have a long life to live and I'm still young. And yeah. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna find someone and start my own family when the time is right. Right now is not the right time. But it'd be nice to share